Hi. Oh no, that was squeaky. Hi, my name is Michelle, and I just started to start this little vlog, YouTube vlog. I'm a knitter, crocheter, other various crafts, and that's basically what I think I want this to be about. I um, I live in Texas, and I've been knitting, crocheting, quilting, the whole shebang since I was a little girl. My mom and my sisters taught me everything. So for that, I thank them. My mom in heaven and my two beautiful sisters who are still here with me in New York. Yes, they're in New York. I was born and raised in the Albany area of New York, and I lived there till I moved to Texas in 1998 with my daughter Karina, and there we married my now husband Scott, her stepdad, um, in late 1998. Um, Karina's dad passed away when she was 9, and yeah, so we moved here from New York, and we love it. Can you see my babies? That's a Billy Bob. That's an Oreo. He's the baby. Um, anyway, I do knitting, crocheting. I make project bags that I may or may not turn into a little business. Bags by Rena. Um, that's the nickname for our daughter, Karina. A little bit about her. She passed away 20 years ago when she was 18. She passed away in a car accident. She is the absolute love of my life. Always has been, always will be. I miss her every single second of every single day, and I will until the day I get to see her again. And I know I will get to see her again. She gave me enough love to last me till I see her again. So anyway, in each of the bags I make, which of course I pretty much make for myself, some gifts, some for friends. There's a little tag that says lovingly handmade bags by Rita. So I'm thinking of maybe turning that into a little side hustle, maybe have a little shop on Etsy. I don't know. Any advice anybody might have, that'd be great. I'll probably show, as far as this channel goes, you'll hear a lot about Karina, okay, first of all. I'll probably show works and projects, finish objects, yarn acquisitions, although my girlfriend Sherry and I decided to have a yarn moratorium at least part of this year. And so far, that hasn't always worked. Oh, well, I did buy some yarn, but I'll probably show you that in a bit here. But that's all. I only bought one thing. Well, one kit. Okay. Um, our guest room, by the way, is the yarn room. It is filled to the brim, but shh, don't tell anybody. My husband Scott is amazing. He's 5 years younger than me, and my first husband, Karina's dad, was 14 years older than me. Kind of a weird thing there. Let's see. I'm a maker for a yarn company. I am semi-retired. My husband and I own our own business, and I now only work a few days a week, couple days a week, which is lovely. Sorry for all the mess, by the way, back there. Blankets and such. What I want this to be is a place where I can share my love of all the things, knitting especially. I do love crocheting, I do love other things, but knitting is my passion. I want to be able to share that. I want to be able to share some tidbits about me, about what's happening in my life at the moment, my love for my cats, my love for my husband, my love for my daughter, and my love for God. Anyway, any of which you can pick, choose, ignore, whatever, fast forward, not even watch. That's up to you. Did I say I was 64? I'm 64 years young. Most of the time I feel like I'm in my 30s, which is a blessing. Let's see what else. Our 5 cats, pretty much rescues. Some we received from the, what is it, CDS, Cat Distribution System or Cat Delivery System. The last one was this little guy, Oreo, just waltzed into our garage and waltzed into the door and hasn't left. He's going to be 2 this year sometime. Our oldest boy, Lucky, is going to be 17 this year. And then we have the 2 Billy Bobs, which we adopted from PetSmart. They're brothers, and they are almost identical looking, except one has a little tuft of white on his belly. Just for fun, we called them the Billy Bobs. We thought it would be cute, you know, like hillbilly bobs. I don't know. And everybody loves it. And then bringing up the rest of the group is George. And they all vary in, I think George might be 8 or 9, and the Billy Bobs are 6, I believe. And like I said, Oreo will be 2, and Mr. Lucky will be 17. What else? I spoiled them rotten. You'll learn that I know quite a bit about cats, a lot about my daughter, and more about my husband than he thinks I know. So, yeah, I hope Oreo's here for loving, by the way. I don't know. You can't see him. He's there. Oh, wait. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Yeah. So I don't know what else to say other than maybe I could start showing you some things here. This is not a bag I made. I got this with an Advent this year that I did. This is the beginnings of my Sophie scarf. I believe I am knitting it out. Most people know this pattern, but it's by Petite Knit, and I am knitting it out of a skein of DK Weight yarn from Knit Picks, Hawthorne maybe, in the Springfield, not Springfield, that's my Ruth sweater. I don't know which the colorway is. I don't think I have the label. I probably need to be more organized. What do you say? You think? I think. Now here's a little bag I made. This one's an oldie but a goodie, but a little drawstring bag. And in here, I have a pair of socks. I like to work on my socks simultaneously. I've got the toe done on this one and the cuff. I'm going to do an afterthought heel. I've got it marked out with those stitch markers where that's going to go. This one, I'm ready to start the toe. This was an Advent that I acquired a couple years ago, actually, a sock Advent, and I really don't remember from where, but the basic gist of that is you knit a stripe every day, you know. And anyway, so that's one project, and 2, that was Sophie. And then in this little bag, which isn't a bag I made, it's a Ziploc bag. How many of us use these for things, right? This is a knit along I'm doing with Karina is Crafty. Hi, Karina. Another Karina, spelled the same way as my beautiful daughter. That's how I found her, actually. A knit along she's doing of the polka dot cowl, the patterns from Polka Dot Creek. I'm just using scrap yarn. It's a cute little pattern, and every now and then there's a little 1x1 color work, hence polka dot. And so I'm working on that. I'm just using scraps. As you can kind of see, there's a bunch of scraps in this bag that I intend to use up. This is a bag I made, a Winnie the Pooh bag, and a little, I like to add these to all my bags. I just think they add a little something extra, give you something to hold on to. This is like my medium size bag. and a nice box bottom, so on. You probably see cat hair on everything. When I make bags and I intend to like maybe sell them or give them away, I try to keep them out of the cat hair. This is the beginnings of my traveler hoodie, patterned by Andrea Mowry. This is also on a Knit Picks yarn, Wool of the Andes Sport, maybe, in a very, very pretty pink, as you can see, colorway. And yeah. Oh, and see, there's one of my labels. Bags by Rena. Oh, did I leave it up there long enough? Anyway, so there's that. Now, I brought one more thing to show you, and it is some yarn I just bought for a throw pattern by Expression Fiber Arts. And I bought, sorry for the crinkling of that, and I bought the kit to make the blanket throw. It's the Secret Language of Flowers hues. This is 9 50-gram worsted weight skeins in various colors. Expression Fiber Arts holds my heart. They have the most amazing, glorious, gorgeous yarn, saturated colors and amazing colorways, and I have so many, oh, and I'm missing a nail, so many projects, and so much yarn from Expression Fiber Arts. They are great. Shandy and Tim own the company. They're amazing. All different bases of yarn, from lace to bulky, and amazing bases. Some have cashmere, some have obviously superwash merino, yak, alpaca. I can go on and on and on and on. This is their pearlescent worsted, and it is 50% merino, 50% mulberry silk. Let me take one out. And some of the most luxurious feel. Well, let's pull this lovely baby out. Look at this. Let's go in close. Let's go in close, 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 close. Isn't that gorgeous? That's one of the colors. This is another. And like I said, this is a kit for a throw that I believe is a free pattern on Expression Fiber Arts site right now. Hold the message. Another one. And this kit makes the, oh, look at this color. Oh, so pretty. Anyway, makes the throw. Thought I would show you that. I have to line that yet today. And that's just a little glimpse. That's just a little glimpse of what's happening here. Those socks should be a finished object, hopefully the next time I film, which I didn't say that, but going forward, I'd like to do that. I try to do once a week, maybe. We'll see on one of my days off. I'm looking at my notes here. My beautiful Karina was a curly red-headed angel. I think I might have said that. Again, you'll hear me talk about her a lot. My best friend Sherry, oh, a little thing. My best friend Sherry is also a lover of the knitting and the crocheting and all the yarn. She and I decided to do the 12 cast-ons. I believe it's a knit along, make along, because you can do anything, you know, crafty. Created by Ange of Yarn and Yarns YouTube channel. And you basically cast on 12 projects between, like, I think Christmas Eve and the end of January. Well, my girlfriend Sherry and I, hi Sherry, I love you. We decided to do that. Like, we were like, oh my gosh, do we want to do that? Oh no. Well, you know, we did it, and I'm proud of us that we did it. But I have to admit, I thought it was stupid. No, well, not stupid. Okay, Ange, I'm sorry. I don't mean stupid. For me, maybe not my cup of tea, right? But then I realized how much I love casting things on. And why do I have to wait? Why can't I have them? And then I'm set up for, you know, success, hopefully, for the whole year of making these amazing things. And of course, I'll always have socks going. They're not part of my 12 cast on. I just love socks. I can keep them in a little bag, keep them in my purse, carry them to doctor's offices. They're very portable. I always have 2 or 3 pairs on the go at one time. But yeah, so we participated in the 12 cast-ons, and I'm pretty proud of us. And no matter how it turns out, I'll probably do it every year because it is a crap ton of fun. Okay? And when you have the yarn, oh, why not? Why not cast on all the things? So anyway, that's a little glimpse of what I've got going on in my life right now. And I hope you'll stick around. I hope you'll find some kind of interest in what I do or what I say or who I am. And yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I hope to see you again. And as my daughter always said, you all make me smile out loud. So there we go. Love you and hope to see you next time. Bye.